The British and Indian prime ministers say that London and New Delhi are due to sign commercial deals worth more than £9 billion. Now, speaking at a news conference, British Premier David Cameron said the two sides will sign the collaborations over the next 3 days. Now, for his part, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that they firmed up at least 27 deals, including finance, defense, nuclear power, and climate change. And now Modi's visit to the UK comes as hundreds of protesters gather outside Downing Street criticizing the Premier's policies. Demonstrators slammed what they call violent authoritarian agenda that seeks to undermine India's democratic and secular fabric.
London is at a standstill, and all for the arrival of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Indian Premier has been given the red carpet treatment by the British government, but there are some who believe Modi is not welcome and should be sent back.
Protesters from a series of human rights, social and religious groups have gathered outside Downing Street to say that Narendra Modi is responsible for the death of more than 2,000 Muslims during the 2002 Gujarat riots. They also say that Modi is not welcome here in the United Kingdom.
The Gujarat riots in 2002 saw Hindu mobs target the minority Muslim population. In addition to the thousands murdered, hundreds of women were raped and children burnt alive. Modi was the chief minister of the region during that time.
He's committed genocide against the people of India. He's a human rights abuser, and David Cameron should be ashamed of himself to allow him a platform here.
He is attacking other ethnic and religious groups such as Muslims. He has banned beef in certain states, against the majority of the people who live there who are Muslim.
Those in attendance had other grievances with Modi. The Nepalese community called on him to end the unofficial blockade, which is crippling their country, and to stop interfering in Nepalese internal politics.
Nepal constitution is for the Nepalese and the Nepal, but he interfering our constitution, and then he wants to divide our Nepal.
David Cameron and the Conservatives were at the end of some of the harshest criticism. The protesters accused them of hypocrisy. They argued that the government is only meeting Modi to further its own interests despite human rights issues.
We do understand why he is here. The British government, they talk about human rights in other countries. The human rights as long as it does not interfere with their business interests.
This action is just one of many planned during Narendra Modi's visit, and it seems the Indian Prime Minister's trip to the UK will no doubt be a memorable one. Mohammed Walji, Press TV, London.